Hi everyone, it's Sintang Mayumi. I made another fall cards, so let's jump right in. I'm using Papertrey ink, Autumn Scarecrow stamp set today. I used my Stamp Perfect to stamp the Scarecrow on watercolor paper, and that way if I need to stamp my image again, then I can on the same exact placement. I use VersaFine Onyx Black ink to stamp all of my images today. I love this ink. You get that black, crisp impression every time. I will be doing paper piecing, so I pull out my scraps of fall paper from Doodlebug Happy Harvest 6x6 paper pad. I have this paper for a few years now and I still have some scraps left. I love this paper pad, that's why I try to use and save even the scraps. I'm going to paper piece the Scarecrow's hat, scarf, and clothes. And again, I'm using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. After the stamping is done, I'm going to fussy cut the pieces with my detailed scissor. This didn't take long because the pieces is not difficult to cut. I colored the Scarecrow with my Zig Clean Color Wheel Brush markers, and for the background of the Scarecrow, I use my Daniel Smith watercolor paints. And then I will add some of the pieces that I fussy cut and adhere it on the Scarecrow, and I'm just using glossy accents to adhere them. I will die cut this with a pennant die from Gina Marie Designs. I will secure it with washi tape and run it through my die cutting machine. I also decided to stamp the pumpkins from the stamp set. I won't be needing the whole stack of pumpkins, and I just need the small pumpkin from that stack, so I just stamping the small one, and again I will fussy cut them off camera. I use orange cardstock from my stash and I color the pumpkins with Barn Door Distress Oxide ink using my blending brush. For the sentiments, I'm stamping them on my scraps of the pattern paper with black ink and emboss them with clear embossing powder and use my heat tool to melt the powder. And die cut the sentiments with stitch circle dies, and I'm just taping them with the washi tape and cutting the excess paper so I can run them through my sidekick. I will use this paper pad that I really like. It's like the Doodlebug. I love that paper pad. And I got this one last year from Simon Says Stamp, and it's the Cardabella 6x6 paper pad called Fall Break. I'm going to die cut that pattern paper from the paper pad with Gina Marie Designs Stitch Rectangle. I'm going to adhere my die cut panel on my card base, and my A2 size card base is orange cardstock from my stash, measures 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And then I'm going to start adhering all the pieces on my card. I only used 3 pumpkins that I colored and fussy cut, so I have some extras for another card later. I used foam tape on the back of the die cut pennant where the Scarecrow is, and I also used foam tape to pop up the sentiment. And then I just adhere the rest of the images using glossy accent. For the inside of the cards, I stamped the Scarecrow again using Kaleido Color Tomato Vine ink. That way I get multiple colors on the Scarecrow, and I stamp it on the right side of the die cut panels. And then I can adhere these panels in the inside of the cards. And I also added some shimmers on the pumpkins with my Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen. I didn't stamp the sentiment in the middle of the circle, so I'm adding this paper leaf that I made a few years ago. And my fall cards are finished. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.